If tightening skin were as easy as buying just one device, well, we'd all have that, tight jawline that we had when we were 20. But here's the truth. Red light therapy, microneedling, and microcurrent are constantly being compared, even though they do completely different things with your skin. So today I'm breaking down what each treatment actually does, which one gives real tightening, which one gives a temporary lift, and how to combine them if you want real results after 50. Before we compare treatments, we need to understand what problem we're trying to solve. As we age, changing happens simultaneously. We lose about 1% collagen production after menopause. Our elastin weakens, that snapback that we used to have. Facial fat pads, yeah, they get the gravitational pull. We lose muscle tone, even in our face, and cell energy slows. But does that mean it's all doom and gloom for those of us over 50? Absolutely not. In fact, talk to many women in their 50s, 60s, 70s, and they say these are the best years of their life. And I can see why. The confidence that you gain the older you get, that is priceless, my dear friends. The bottom line is skin aging is muscular, it's structural, and it's cellular. And each treatment does something a little bit different. Before we get into the 3 different devices for microneedling, red light therapy, and microcurrent that I use and what I use them for, I want to highlight my lip combo because you guys asked for that inevitably, and I fail about 50% of the time, but I have started writing like what we do when we're 50, 60, 70. I leave sticky notes to remind myself. So today is Big Lift by Maybelline's Lifter Liner, which I love these, and I combine it with a new lip gloss. This is by Lawless. This is a Forget the Filler, and I have it in shade Vanity Daisy, I think. Yeah, Velvet Daisy. You guys first of all, look at that. I love that applicator. It's just so, I don't know if it's fun or what it is, but I look forward to putting that curved applicator on my lips. So this is a lip plumper lip gloss with just the right amount of color. That's all I have on today over this Big Lift Lifter Liner. So I will link these down below. I think this is new by Lawless. It has a little bit of it is a Forget the Filler, so it's a lip plumping lip gloss, but it doesn't feel burny like some of the other ones that we've tried. The one by Maybelline that was too hot, I had to even wipe it off. The one by NYX, don't love it. I really like the different colors that Lawless gives. It's just a little bit more to the cool side, I think, and I love it. Their Wedding Day lipstick, one of my favorites. So again, this is Velvet Daisy, and it's just the perfect amount of shine in the gloss. It's not a sticky gloss, and it gives a little bit of a plump. So some color, a flush of color without a solid color. Similar to blush as I've gotten older, I just want a flush look, like a little bit transparent, but it's there. Blush, lipstick, that's where I'm at with it these days. All right, let's get into these 3 treatments, what they target, and which devices I prefer. All right, we're gonna start with red light therapy because this is the one that I get the most questions on because our social media feeds are bombarded with red light therapy masks. And you guys, as somebody that does this as a career, the amount of emails that I get from companies from around the world wanting me to promote their red light therapy masks, it's overwhelming to me to sort through them all. So I can't imagine what it must feel like as an average consumer to just get red light therapy masks, and they're not cheap. They're usually in the hundreds of dollars. So I have done some research, I've done work, I've looked at which ones I have used and why I use them, and I actually scheduled a call with a representative from CurrentBody because I wanted to understand more about what makes their red light therapy masks so effective. But before we get into what I learned from that call, I want to share with you why red light therapy is something that you want to look at for your more mature skin and what it actually targets. Red light therapy works at the cellular level. Remember I said that there are 3 levels that you want to work with. There's the muscular, the structural, and the cellular. Red light therapy addresses cellular. Why red light therapy works is because it boosts collagen repair. It also supports collagen production, which we lose, again, 1% every year after menopause. It reduces inflammation where you have that puffiness, which helps give that structure that we're looking for. So instead of forcing change, it optimizes how skin functions. Here are some before and after pictures after I've used the CurrentBody LED Light Therapy Face Mask. This is the Series 2. It helps produce collagen without injections, no powders, no pills. You just pop this onto your face for 10 minutes. I use it 5 times a week. You can use straps across the back so you can literally put this on walk around the house, do your cleaning or whatever. I put this on in the morning because I used to have, when my alarm would go off, I'd have an 8-minute snooze. Now when my alarm goes off, I don't have a snooze. I just put this on. For 10 minutes, I just lay in bed, set my intentions for the day. It's very soothing. It's very comfortable. I look forward to that quiet, warm 10-minute time in the morning. It's made out of silicone, so it's comfortable on your face, very easy to wear, and you can make it super small so you can travel with it. There are 236 LED lights on this mask so that as you curve it around your face and in that eye area, you are getting the coverage that you want. Again, this is the Series 2, and this has 3 different wavelengths of light. It has red light for collagen stimulation, near infrared for deeper tissue repair, and deep near infrared to target those stubborn wrinkles. So if those are results that you're looking for in your skincare device, then use my code below so that you can save 10%. When you open your CurrentBody device, right inside the box on the lid, you will see that it is a Veritas product. And why that's important to you as a consumer, because it guarantees that every light and the entire mask has been tested for quality. LED results are cumulative, so you want to make sure that you are consistent. So 5 times a week, 10 minutes a day, it's super easy to incorporate into your daily routine. Now, if I haven't convinced you yet why I love this mask compared to all the other ones on the market, let me give you one last thing to think about. See this shelf right here? That hits you right at this jawline. You know, that area where we've really lost collagen and we've got sort of the jowls sinking? Yes, covers that. And so yeah, 10 minutes in the morning, it's heaven. So now we understand what red light therapy does and a device option for you. Let's talk about microneedling. Microneedling creates controlled micro injuries into the skin that trigger a healing response. Your skin responds by producing collagen, elastin, and a thicker dermal structure. Microneedling improves fine lines, crepey texture, mild laxity, acne scars, and skin thickness. Timeline results with microneedling is 4 to 6 weeks, you'll start to see a smoother texture of the skin, and 8 to 12 weeks, visibly firmer. And like any skincare device, it requires consistency and you got to give it some time to do its work. Now, microneedling can either be done by a professional or you can do it yourself. I'll link below a microneedling device that I use. I just get it on Amazon. I've done a few videos on how to microneedle. It's really important that you clean your skin, clean your tools, and I do it about once a month. So we've covered the cellular level and structural level. Now let's talk about the muscular level, and that's where microcurrent comes in. Microcurrent works on the facial muscles, not collagen. Low-level electrical currents can stimulate muscle contraction, improve the tone of your skin, and enhance circulation. Think a workout for your facial. So for example, remember when we were younger and we were gonna wear a tank top? You might do a few push-ups before you went somewhere just so that your muscles looked a little bit more tone. That is what microcurrent can do for your face. Here's how the process works using a microcurrent. I prefer the Zip Halo. You'll see lifted cheeks, a sharper jawline, and raised brows. I do have a discount code to save you 10% if this is something that you're interested in. Microcurrent lifts the structure underneath your face, but it doesn't rebuild the skin itself. That's what red light therapy and microneedling are for. When you use a microcurrent device like the Zip Halo, for example, you will see instant lifting results, and those results will last 24 to 72 hours. So think big event coming up if you want to just get a jump start, and then stay consistent with it for long-lasting results. So now that we understand all 3, red light therapy targets the cells, improves skin quality, and it's a gradual improvement. Microneedling targets the skin structure. The results are a tightening of the skin. The results are slow, but long-lasting. Microcurrent targets the muscles. You get a lifting result, and those results are immediate. But consistent use is required for long-lasting results. So the final verdict, if you want healthier, stronger skin with long-lasting results, red light therapy becomes your consistent tool. And when you understand what each actually does, you'll stop wasting money and start getting the results that you expect. I hope this was helpful. Be sure to like this video if it was, hype it so more women can get this video, and of course subscribe to the channel so you don't miss anything else that's coming up. I will link my microneedling detailed video right here so you can see it if you have any questions, and I'll see you guys in just a couple days for a new Friday face-off that, yeah, I'll just leave it there for right now because this one was difficult. I'll see you in just a couple days. Bye-bye.